Hi, this is Cengiz from You Shall Not Pass Go on Geekade.com. I'm here with Manny and Nate, and they're going to tell me a little bit more about Dice Throne. So, can you tell me a little bit about Dice Throne?
So, Dice Throne is kind of a dice dueling combat Yahtzee game. So it pits two players against each other, or you can play teams 2-on-2, or you can even do a free-for-all game. But it's a dice dueling combat game, predominantly.
Very interesting. So, if you were to compare it to anything, what would you really try for the audience at home?
Right. So one of the first reviewers compared it to Magic the Gathering meets King of Tokyo, which is a pretty sweet comparison.
Yeah,
that is.
Yeah, we were very happy about that. And I love Magic the Gathering. It's a game I like a lot. Ironically, when we first started, we didn't actually know what King of Tokyo was. But what it takes is the King of Tokyo slap Yahtzee roll, and it does like a sealed box Magic the Gathering where I want to play, for example, the Shadow Thief. I can grab his little tray and it has all of his dice, has his dials, his cards, his tokens. It's everything I need ready to go, and his hero board, and play the game.
That's really cool. So there's definitely a lot of a random chance because it is a dice game. Is there any, so like I guess you're at the mercy of the roll of the dice, or?
Yeah, I mean, yes and no. I mean, we really embraced the idea that dice are dynamic. They are volatile, they will betray you. And anyone who loves dice knows that. But we introduced a really cool mechanic.
Yeah, I don't like totally being at the mercy of dice. So it's a good compromise. So for example, let's say that I didn't quite get the roll I wanted to activate the ability I wanted. Well, I might play a card like Twice as Wild. And this card says any two dice become wild. So I could change them to whatever I want to be. So maybe I get 5 6s and I've hit my ultimate ability. Well, you might not like that as my opponent. So you might play a card like Tip It, where increase or decrease the value of any die by 1. So you could tip one of my 6s down to a 5, and now I don't have my ultimate anymore. Or if we're playing a team game, I could help my teammate. There's lots of dynamic card interaction with the dice.
It's very cool. So how long has this been in development for?
Wow. We began making the game in August of
17th.
Of 17. No,
August,
16.
August 17th.
August 17th of 2016.
Yes.
So
I was like, wow, it's a really short turnaround.
yeah, you know, 3 months. That makes sense. No, it's just over a year and a couple months.
What gave you the idea for a dice-based combat game?
Yeah, so this actually started as a digital game. We both have a background in digital apps and games development and computer games, things like that. And so we were like, what can we make together? Manny's a phenomenal artist. I've done a lot of programming. And so we thought, what can we make together? And I wanted a game that created a very known mechanic with an RPG, effectively. And I thought, what if we did a Yahtzee RPG battle game? And we started to make this fun single-player app. And then we kind of got a wake-up call one day. We realized how hard it is to compete in the app industry. And it was so close to a board game, and we'd always dreamed about later making the board game version. And we thought, how about we flip the order? Let's make the board game first, because it's much easier to be known, and hopefully someday we'll still release the app version as well.
That's really cool. So did you imagine this with a fantasy theme from the beginning, or did it kind of evolve into that?
Oh yeah, we're both big fans of RPG, Diablo 2, I mean World of Warcraft, Magic. I mean, we love fantasy. So this kind of takes all the stuff we love about tabletop games, video games, miniatures games, whatever, and kind of mashes it all together.
However, though, although this version is fantasy, we do not plan on sticking with that. I want to cover all the genres. I'd love to have a steampunk version. I'd love to license maybe Marvel someday, who knows what. But the more versions and heroes that are very different, the better.
So this game has 6 characters. What would you say is each of your favorite characters?
Oh, I'm wearing the shirt right now. The Barbarian, hands down, best. This one is garbage.
Shadow Thief is the best hero in the game. In fact, we had a big rivalry, and there was hashtag Team Shadow Thief and Team Barbarian, and you know we all know which team won the big rivalry.
That was round 1.
That's true. That was round 1. We'll have a rematch.
Yes,
someday.
we will.
That's perfect. So where can someone find Dice Throne if they want to purchase it or if they're looking for it?
Right now you can only get it from us at shows like this. It actually will be in retail stores in January.
January 24th.
January 24th, yep. And it'll be available in all retail, so all distribution networks. And
however, if you want, on the Roxley website, you can pre-order the game right now. It's up and live, and that is $50 shipped, and you'll get it a week or 2 before it hits retail.
Perfect. So look for it there or check out your local friendly game store. Thank you very much and have a good day.